for a mature audience. It may contain adult references, coarse language, consumption of alcohol, and subjects of a sexual nature. It may also contain the answers to questions no one asked, traces of an Iconicova, the pin code to a sex dungeon, excessive bathroom humour, grammatical and pronunciation errors, pornography, the Captain's OnlyFans content, pink fluffy unicorns dancing in a rainbow, a dog going on someone's head, shameless product placement, shelling the scavenge, and pointless jokes that lead nowhere. It's recommended while watching the Nightcap you take a lighter look at life, don't take things too seriously, don't get offended, and, of course, take your shirts off and get naked if you want, here on the Nightcap.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome back to the Nightcap. Can you live? Around the world. Big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours and our intergalactic followers as well. It's always a pleasure to have you guys here with us. Big hello to anyone that is first finding this show or coming back for a second set of helpings. Welcome to you guys as well. We will cover everybody as we go out through the course of the night. It is, of course, the Nightcap. We are trumped tonight. That is the key word. I have decided that the word foobar or messed up or is just in a lot of trouble should be replaced, and we're just going to call it Trump from now on. Like, oh, I got really trumped tonight by my wife. You know, things like that. That's how we're going to use it from now on. I think that's just makes perfect sense. So, boys and girls, children of all ages, let's get down into the Nightcap, because on the far side of the studio, he's, of course, the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Barking Nick.
Good evening, Captain. Good evening, nation. Hope you're all well.
So far, so good. How are you, good sir?
I'm excellent, thank you, but you already knew that.
I did know that. I did. We spoke before we came on air. That's how I know these things.
Yes, almost a producting meeting.
It was a producting meeting. It was.
Yeah.
And then I started the show, and then I had to stop the show because I realised that the broadcaster was shooting out at 10,000 bit rate. I'm like, my computer can't handle that. What the fuck's going on?
Oh.
So I had to shut it off and then drop the bit rate and go, well, that works better.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know what a bit rate does, but it was trumped. It was trumped before I even started. Don't get indicted on me there, big fella. Right there in the centre part of the studio, she's, of course, the regal lady that represents the Udall and the Crochet Division. It's the fire readiness of sacredness.
That's me. I'm awesome. How are you?
It is you. I have seen you before. A couple of times, actually. I'm just trying to remember how I've seen you. I'm not sure where I've seen you, but I've seen you. Yeah. Welcome to the show. Is this your first night?
No.
First time?
No, it's not.
Oh, well, I'm glad that you're here anyway.
Thanks.
Got to be careful. I'm looking at that pattern on your shirt, and according to a Subtard video that I made last night, that looks like the watermark, which is, if I'm understanding things correctly, that is the symbol of the watermark of Freemasonry. You are a Freemason. Plain and simple, locked in. I figured it out.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah, that's me. You'll have to think of a new title for me.
That's
then.
as opposed to captive masons, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm a Freemason travelling the land.
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
Well, I am. Well, actually, I am. We're in for a big show tonight. We've got a lot of people that are tuning in, either watching us on replay. Our last show, strangely enough, because of the increase in our views and our increase in subscribers and things like that, I've got a really cool announcement to make for the first time ever. It's taken us, how long have we been doing this on YouTube now? 4 years. We have finally reached the level of hitting over 4,000 watch hours, which meant that we were eligible for monetization from YouTube, and I'm glad to say that we have been accepted as monetization for YouTube. Yay! Hey! We currently
Tell them
get
how much.
$3.70 is what we're worth. And I'm like, that's okay. $3. I can live with $3.
That's a fair price. I've watched this show.
Yeah, it's a decent offer. And I've been advised by my legal team to accept it.
Yeah.
Something Wong said to accept $3.70.
$3.70, yeah, $3.70.
Yeah.
I was hoping for $3.50, but
Yeah, but we're better than that.
yeah, just slightly better than that. So that's where we're at. So we did it. We reached it. We're worth $3.70. However, these shows, our live shows, don't get a month. We don't get monetized on these shows because we play other people's music and stuff. So straight away we're ineligible for that sort of stuff. So I think everyone deserves black MX cards. I'm going to just start handing them out. I feel like we've got the budget for that now. We can have a green one. You can have a platinum one. That's fine. We'll start handing it all out. We're in this now. We're in this together.
Yeah.
So if you are part of the subtards, and I like people that watch those, because we had 35,000 views in the last 7 days, which is fantastic.
Right.
Which is phenomenal. 35,000 views, almost on the knocker, which is great.
Right.
So, all that's going really well for us. It's all doing really good. And we are now, I don't know what a super chat is, but we are eligible for a super chat, and it's available apparently in the chat part of YouTube. I don't know how it works, but you can press a button and it will actually turn up directly underneath us if whatever a super chat does. So it's a bit like the text-to-speech thing as well, but you can do that through YouTube and it'll turn up here. So you don't necessarily have to go to text-to-speech anymore. You can do that through the super chat and it'll turn up underneath us here.
Yeah, but we don't get any money for it.
No, it goes into the YouTube account, and then when we hit $100, YouTube gives us money, and then we can diverse that money amongst us all.
Yeah, right.
So in a year's time, when we hit $100,
yeah, yeah,
so it's all good.
How about nah?
Nah. Well, let's get down into it. Let's start this show. So if you are new to the program, sit back and relax. We'll walk you through the process. We're going to do the terms and conditions of play. It's very simple to do. You just need to listen and then play along if you want. If you know the words, sing along with it if you wish. Here we go. Deep breath in. That's right. You fucking soft-tart. If you would like to be part of the fun and or excitement that is the Nightcap Nation, is very easy to do. Simply jump on your Facebook computer type device, or even stay here on YouTube and click the join.
The Nightcap Nation.
That's the one. The four magical words in your I forgot my script. Yeah. Four magical words.
You did.
The Nightcap Nation. That's right. Hit join now, and after 12 grueling weeks of trying to figure out how a super chat works or what even the button even is. Oh, holy shit!
Dry Ray says it costs $3.70 a month.
Oh, does it?
Oh, Esquire just did a super chat and said first.
How come it didn't turn up underneath us?
I don't know. It might have. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, you got the hot from me.
Oh, first.
It was the scoop first. Cost $2.99 to do that.
Yeah. What? Apparently.
He's almost doubled our salary.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it said
He must
first.
be a millionaire.
I thought it would have spoken.
He probably charged it to his Black Amex.
Black MX. I'll get the bill on it. Well, speaking about Esquire, he is part of the chat, and if you'd like to be part of the chat, you can join these wonderful people that are currently in the chat.
Yes, just the regular chat, not the super chat, because the super chat's super.
It is pretty super.
Or some shit, I don't know. Yes, in the chat, which is an integral part of the show.
It is.
Very much so. We've got Cry Ray and Dry Ray, who I imagine Quinn is there as well.
I'll be guessing so.
Oh, good girl, Quinn.
She's a cutie.
We've also got Esquire,
Esquire.
as we are aware, because he's super chatted.
Yeah.
McDowell's is there, as is JD Girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's about it.
Oh, I just checked in.
Oh, yeah, but
you checked in.
Also here.
And I'm pretty sure I saw US Marshall floating around. I'm not sure if he's
Okay,
currently there, but
didn't scroll that far back.
Yeah, I saw him. He answered the questions only recently, so I'm guessing that he's floating around somewhere. And
Quinn.
on the YouTube chat, we've got Bomber. She's chilling out there.
Bomber. Hey, Bomber.
Bomber is kicking goals. She's taking names and kicking ass, or she's taking ass and kicking names.
Goals with asses.
Well, have you ever seen soccer?
Yeah, I love the game.
No. I got no joke to back that up.
Sherbert's there as well.
Sherbert's in the house as well.
Yeah, Sherbert's in there.
Hi, McDowell's.
And I know Bogues and Stripper and everybody that watches on replay if they're not watching. Karen, such as the Fisherman and everybody.
Treach will be tucking kids away, probs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did put this up again today for those that are following our mother competition. Go into any, like IGA, etc. Buy 2 mother products and go to the website, scan codes and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, you can win a fucking boat. It's $40,000 worth of boat, including 12 months worth of registration and a trailer, which I understand is handy for getting your boat to the water.
Mm-hmm. And into the water.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to carry one that big under
your
Some
of those trailers are waterproof.
I think I've read that somewhere.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah. Like, you naturally assume that mother wouldn't give you an inferior trailer to go with you.
Well, probably not a paper mache trailer.
No. It's made by the good stuff, like tin or whatever. Yeah. But she's a cool looking boat. So anyway, that competition is still running. It runs through until the end of halfway through next month. So get on it, because you've got a better chance than some if you enter that. Or you get 10 entries. So like buy one for the next, buy 2 a week, and you're done. Like, you got it. It's not hard. Well, it could be hard. I don't know.
End of next month isn't 10 weeks away.
Oh, holy shit. I only said, oh shit, because wait for it. Here it comes. It's going to turn up right here. Eventually.
The super chat.
In the super chat. There it is. It says, such a Stinge Esquire. Yeah, he paid $3. Look at that.
We've currently just made more off Super Chat than we have out of YouTube.
Hello to Neko Blast. That's also on the YouTube chat as well. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
If you might already be part of the show, I don't know. I don't know. Everyone's. I don't know. Everyone's.
I think Neko Blast might have been there last week.
Yeah, could have been
in the chat. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, for those that are new to the show, we do a segment at the very beginning of each show, and tonight's segment, it's a play on one of our old ones, but I've renamed it because I feel that there's more to this world that can be tapped than what we first originally did. So, would you like to play our new segment? And get this, it's called Only in America. Here you go.
America, fuck yeah!
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 America, fuck yeah!
Yeah.
So the way that this game is going to work, a little while ago, Secret Agent Ness, when Parking was in that Turkish prison, you and I decided to go on a virtual road trip through the United States, and we stopped off at some very lovely and some pretty average locations.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, the sign shop. Like, I still wake up with a hard on thinking about that shop. It had lights and everything in it, Parking. You wouldn't have... Oh, it blew me away. Yeah. There was lights.
Yeah, it had lights in it. That explains your hard on.
It wasn't that much for me.
No.
Yeah, but, it's the captain's thing.
It is. It certainly is. And I've got all my lights working tonight. I've got this one on rotation. I've got one over here.
Can still hardly see you.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I thought I fixed that. Not as blue.
No, it's a bonus.
It's not as blue this time around.
It's a feature, not a bug.
So, Parking, I'd like you, if you'd like, I want you to jump in the car with Secret Agent Ness and I, put your seatbelt on. Well, actually, it's America. Don't worry about your seatbelt. We're going to go and have a bit of a tour around the United States, and we're going to stop off in some of these roadside attractions.
Oh, yay.
But as a team, we get to collectively decide, are we stopping to look at this, or are we just going to fuck right on? All right. First place
Okay.
we're going to stop. We're driving along. We get to Amarillo, Texas.
Amarillo.
Amarillo, Texas.
Amarillo.
Amarillo. Look at this.
Armadillo.
We're pulling in, located along Route 66 in
Is
Texas.
this the way to Amarillo?
We're pulling in. We're finding this exciting roadside display of Cadillacs. They're inverted by a group of art-loving hippies. Why not?
So it's upside down Cadillacs.
Yeah, they're
They're stuck in the
in
dirt.
the yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
pictures. That looks interesting, but you'd slow down. You wouldn't stop.
No, you might go and get a photo,
Oh,
a
no.
selfie.
Yeah, or maybe. Is there a cafe there?
There could be a cafe.
You can stop if there's a cafe.
Oh, there could be. There you go. The half buried, nose down, ground pounded, day, blah, 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 blah. When you're here, make sure to bring your can of spray paint. Oh, we get to put shit on.
Oh, no.
Um,
No.
Necoblast. I think I was talking to the captain another day when he was showing off a frauded or a sovereign sits. I don't know about this type of content. Oh, okay. Well, we probably did talk. But welcome
Well,
to this.
stick around. It doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah,
No,
this
this
is
is
crap as it gets.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is.
This is as good as it gets, and as bad as it gets.
Yeah.
So are we pulling in here, or are we going to? I suppose you could write get stuffed hippies or something on the side of it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I don't know.
If there's barbecue and I can get a sweet iced tea.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
Look, it's no chook house, but
Yeah, maybe.
all right. Look, if Cadillacs aren't your thing, don't worry. We can go on out. We can get
Oh,
back
no,
in
I
the
like
car.
Cadillacs, and I like the idea of them being buried nose down. I just don't like the idea of people graffitiing them for some reason.
Oh, well, then you're going to like this one then, because we'll hop in the car and we're going to drive all the way up to Alliance, Nebraska, and we'll stop in at Carhenge.
Mm-hmm.
Carhenge.
Carhenge, very similar to Stonehenge, but made out of cars.
Ah.
Because why the hell not?
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm
This
with
is
you
it.
there, Bug. Welcome, Bug. Welcome, Bug. Yeah,
God damn
quality.
it.
Quality.
Look at this. Carhenge is a striking structure located on the western edge of the sandhills in Nebraska. Consists of a circle of cars and three standing trillions. There you go. Within the circle, it was formed by a vintage American automobiles and is currently one of the top roadside attractions in America for people that are passing through Nebraska or just happen to be nearby. Any other roadside tourist destination trumps it, but if you're in close proximity of this particular roadside attraction, then it's the best one you'll see.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
See? There.
Yeah.
It's above your head.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah.
sort of cars. I don't say what sort of cars are in it. They're just cars.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But they're cars.
probably.
Cars are always good.
Well, yeah. Yeah, unless you get run over.
Yeah, well then they're not as good.
Yeah, they're slightly less good then.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. All right. Look, I'm not hearing much of the whole. Look, we'll get out of the car and have a look at this one. There's not many people voting for this one.
Are we actually nearby?
No,
If we're not nearby, then I'm not going.
no. We're actually this one's down where our mate Rowdy lives. This is in Seattle, Washington. This is called the Fremont Troll. Fremont Troll, actually. Built in.
It's under a bridge.
It is under a bridge. In 1989, the Fremont Art Council was challenged by the local government to do something about the area underneath Aurora's bridge. And they went, well, fuck it, we'll put a big troll. And they went, all right, fair enough, how much money do you need? All of it, they said.
Yep.
All
Yep,
right.
what do you got? Yep, $3.70 a month we'll take.
$3.
Yeah, so I like that. I reckon that's pretty cool.
I like that one. It's dedicated to the Fremont's popular troll legend. So make sure you visit this unique roadside attraction during the annual Trolloween to experience terror and fear like you've never experienced before.
Oh, we'll have to time our visit then.
God. And Dryray did mention with the previous one that everyone just passes through Nebraska. No one would deliberately go there.
No, this is very true. We can also actually, we got as I said, we got a resident in Seattle, our mate Rowdy. We might send Rowdy down and go and get an actual photo of him or nightcap something or other with this fucking troll.
Yeah,
it's a good idea.
Esquire, jump on Discord, send Rowdy a message going, we need to get a photo of the Fremont troll. If you don't do it,
that'll be 2 trolls in the one spot.
Exactly. Necroblast actually put up in the thing. Obviously, they didn't care enough to paint it.
Necroblast?
Oh, not Necroblast. Nicoblast.
Oh, you said Necro.
Not Necroblast. That's my pseudonym when I'm out and about.
McDowell's dad's got a collection of trolls.
Has he? I bet he hasn't got that one.
Well, no, because that's might live in Fremont.
Yeah, very true. What about if we were to go? Well, obviously, let's start. We'll get a couple of photos with the troll. We're pretty happy to be here. Why not? Let's head off to California and we'll stop off at Cabazon in California and we'll see just these big ass dinosaurs. They don't do anything. They're just these big dinosaurs and they're just there.
Yeah, go to the end of bloody go to Springvale Road and go to Garden World. They got dinosaurs just as big there.
Yeah. Although if that's in the La Brea tar pits, I wouldn't mind having a look at those.
Yeah. That's just
there's a dino park in Tyre, not on the Mornington Peninsula, not overly far from where we reside.
Yep. But if you go up the Peninsula Freeway to Springvale Road and turn right on the Springvale Road, there's just as many dinosaurs at Garden World. Don't eat the fucking pies, they microwave them and make you sick.
Yeah, well.
Apparently.
Necoblast. Neko is Japanese for cat. Necro is what you do with the corpse. Yeah, my bad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know. That's why I picked him up on it.
Yeah, my bad. We want to keep
There has been a suggestion to refer to you as Ghetto Blast.
Ghetto Blast? Oh, Ghetto Blast would be cool. So anyway, have you ever been fascinated by dinosaurs? Do you like seeing them made out of giant pieces of cement? Then you're going to love this dino thing.
Garden World.
Garden World. Make sure to check out the world's biggest dinosaur display.
At Garden World have even been fucking painted, so they look a bit realistic.
Yeah, and look, JD Girl's even endorsing Garden World.
Yeah, those ones are just albino dinosaurs.
I also need to point this out. There's no comma in this sentence, so I'm going to just read it as it is. Make sure you check out the world's biggest dino display at the Cabazon Dinosaur Park. So it's the biggest display in Dinosaur Park you'll find.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good pick up on their grammar.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I was going to say...
Check that up for you.
Yeah. I may have made a note of it earlier. But yeah...
there you go. Dinosaurs at Crystal World in Devon Meadows.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Well, it's good to know that if you're...
Now, why would you need to go to that friggin' socialist shithole of fucking California to see bloody unpainted dinosaurs when you just drive up the road here?
Yeah, well, I want to see the biggest dinosaur display in that dinosaur park.
Well, that's a pass from me. I'll stay in the car and play on the film.
You stay in the car. All right, well, look, let's all hop in the car. We'll head on. We're going to travel away. We're going to head off.
World.
No, we're going to go to Mitchell in South Dakota. In Mitchell in South Dakota, you will find Mitchell's.
Oh, don't say that to Secret Agent Ness. She hates Devon.
Never liked Devon in my life, and as soon as I saw the word Devon there, I almost puked because I was talking about my hatred for Devon today.
A meadow full of it.
Yes, that's exactly right.
God.
I was imagining like sausages growing out of the ground, but like Devon sausages. Minimum 35% meat. Read the packaging.
I tell you who likes 35% meat.
Minimum.
Bomber. No, I just sort of throw it out there. Just had to think of someone.
A Devon or a Strass or a Bung Fritz, whatever she wants to call it, wherever she may live. What else? Luncheon meat.
Yeah.
I got a better place. You can throw your meat in the esky. We can eat that later at another spot because right now it's all about corn. Right? We're gonna.
We can do that.
Do you want to learn more about corn than, well, like anyone else, I guess?
No. No.
Visit the Corn Palace. It's the Corn Palace in South Dakota, where you get to explore and discover.
You go there and they just tell dad jokes all day.
Or they just show you this is a cob, this is a kernel. All right, thanks for visiting.
Got a reply from Rowdy.
Oh, did we? We need to know what Rowdy said.
I don't live in Seattle and I don't want to have to wade through the excrement to get a Fremont troll photo.
He lives in Seattle.
Says he doesn't.
Oh.
I think he's more Olympia, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just a bit out.
Yeah, he's Olympia.
Yeah, further north.
It's like saying that.
Yeah, that's like saying, fucking Dolbin's just a bit out of Sydney.
Yeah, that's true. This is from Mr. Ghetto Blast. Does fat count as a meal? Most good mints for burgers is like 30. Yeah. I know a lot.
Yeah.
I know a lot of women that loves a good fat.
Is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the flavour is. That's why bloody vegan and stuff food's got no taste.
Because it's got no bacon.
Correct. We had bacon sandwiches for dinner.
Ooh, who likes bacon? Well, the best thing about this corn museum is exactly that. I don't think you actually get to have any corn. It's just a museum about corn. So
it's not just a museum. It's a palace.
oh, sorry, it's a palace. You're right.
Yeah.
There is a king and queen and of the corn that lives there.
Is there like an adults only section full of cornography?
Cornography. I like it.
Instead of a ball pit, they've got a corn pit.
Chuck me in.
Cornapalooza.
No.
All right, well, look, let's jump in the car. We'll head on over to Baker, California.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to believe what's in Baker. No, just Baker. It's Baker.
Okay.
Yeah. Standing at 134 feet tall, this roadside attraction is located at Death Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Right, came in 1991. Successful businessman, not anymore because this is a shit roadside attraction. But he paid Younger Electric Signage to come up with a majestic thermometer as a tribute to the world's highest recorded temperatures, which was at 134 degrees Fahrenheit at the time. So it is literally 134 foot tall temperature gauge. That's it. That's all it does. Tells you the temperature.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh, well, I think Death Valley is the hottest place in the States from memory.
Oh, sorry.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
There you go. 98 k's away.
Yeah.
Olympia to Seattle. So.
Oh, it's a bit further south there.
Yeah. So
you can still
basically
fucking
from here, just past the city. I used to travel that far to and from work.
I'd do that just to go to the toilet. And sorry about that. I did misread. It wasn't does meat. Does fat count as a meal? It counts as meat. Yeah. I think it does. Although I did find out. I did find out from my my medical team this week that I have grade 2 muscle atrophy in my lower back. Yeah. Oh, and my penis. Yeah. So primarily my back is turning into a nice big chunk of fat, which is great.
Yeah.
All right. Look, there's not many takers on the world's strongest or tallest, whatever fucking thermometer. We'll move on.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You're right, Esquire. What it does say, it's pretty fucking hot.
Yeah, it's pretty much all it says. I don't know why that's gone over your head, but I'll move it up here. This is pretty much what you see. It's the Jolly Green Giant, Blue Earth, Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what you see. It's you have to go on a detour too, by the way. Take the detour along the US Highway 169 and enter the Jolly Green Giant Valley, where the giant green thingy pretty much just lives standing on that fucking piece of rock. There you go.
Yeah, I'd go and see that.
Oh, wouldn't.
It's not even an ice cream shop out the front.
I wouldn't cross the fucking road to see
I
them.
went to visit the Canary Palm last week.
You did see the
Nick
Canary
was there
Palm.
too.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
What's a Jolly Green Giant? What's its relevance to me?
He's just giant and green. He's pretty happy about it.
Looking a bit like
Smart.
a caveman with that suit on too.
Yeah, that's because he's got hairy nipples.
He doesn't hate Devon. That's why he's happy.
What about this one in Utah? Moab in Utah, to be precise.
Moab.
Hole in the Rock is all it's called. Yep. One of the most unique homes, literally built inside a massive rock.
Drive for a week northwest of here, southwest. Go to the bungles. Far more interesting.
All right, so I'm not stopping then. Oh, there's a petting zoo
I'm
there.
going to Utah. I'm hanging around there for a while.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. I know why.
Yep. No. Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, I'll come to Skinwalker Ranch. Why not?
And Blind Frog Ranch as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought Skinwalker Ranch was in Nevada.
No, it's in the Uinta Valley.
Ah, okay.
Which the Indians reservation is.
Well, we're there then.
No, Dre Ray, it's not a troll pointus.
It could be a troll penis.
You might have seen our face when Nick embiggened it on the screen for us. And I kind of had that expression, I think, too.
Interesting. I never saw that. Yeah, Hole in the Rock. Wasn't that Lady Esquire?
Oh, there you go. We have a ton of these homes and rocks in the Opal area, according to Mr. Blast. Yeah, Petey.
It's all underground.
I did not know that. I didn't know that all of it was underground.
Yeah, I don't think there's much above ground.
Yeah, it's too hot.
Too hot?
Yeah.
Well, this is why you need...
You go to Moab.
This is why you need one of those big thermometers. You can tell how fucking hot it was.
Yeah.
You need a successful businessman to come and build one for you.
And then you go broke.
Yeah, we'll finish it off. We'll finish it off our little trip on here, and we'll go and visit Miles the Monster in Delaware. That's
downside of Delaware is that's where Biden lives. So if you're a girl under 15, you're likely to get your hair sniffed.
Or perhaps
But actually, I don't mind that.
What's the monster's name again?
Miles.
Perhaps Miles is about to smash that car down on Biden.
Could be.
You never know. He's just waiting for Biden to walk away.
Well, get this one. Drive up to the Dover International Speedway, and you'll be met with Miles the Monster, the road track's most...
yeah, I know. Yeah, Dover Speedway. I've heard of that.
Yeah, well, this is the official mascot for the Speedway.
Yeah.
It's a pretty much a popular tourist destination for any NASCAR races and photos of this, fucking this thing. Miles the Monster. 46 feet tall. That's taller than me.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
It's at about 13 metres, 14 metres. Yeah.
Still taller than me.
And me.
Yeah.
Taller than both of us if I stood on your head.
Well, that's because he's tall.
Well, that and your spine had collapsed.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Very, very quickly. Well, that's it. That's our roadside. Everyone back in the car. We're heading back to Australia. I'm not taking this shit anymore.
Are we there yet?
You've been kicking the seat too
I
much.
need to go to the toilet.
I told you to go before we left Texas.
Dale. There's Dale. I was watching live when he had his last crash.
Yeah. His last crash. Yeah, absolutely was his last crash. Okay.
Yeah, it was his last day at work.
Yeah. Didn't have to come back for the next day. Well, that's it. What do you reckon? We go to a quick music. We'll come back from said music, and we'll do a bit of question time.
Oh, let's do that.
All right, let's do it. So, don't go anywhere, boys and girls and children of all ages. Bit of music for you now, and we'll be back
Question 2. Welcome to the nightcap question time. Question time.
Wrong buttons.
Newsflash.
Newsflash.
It's Sherbet McDowell's first time hearing the stutter rap.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because we're all being caught in a mouth trap.
The mouth trap.
Join
Yeah.
us now for the stutter rap. Mr. Blast on YouTube. I prefer being able to see the chat on YouTube, but there is a Facebook chat and group as well. You're more than welcome to join there if you want. We don't
get in it.
Yeah, we don't use Twitch, but if you are keen to join the other chat, just let us know. Just if you have Facebook, we can put you through. If you don't, then YouTube chat is the best one. I didn't mean to talk in all caps then either. I actually accidentally hit the cap lock button when I was doing things off screen here. Now, it is indeed time for the nightcap question time. This is how it will work. And we're going to have to sort of mix it up a bit because we have people on other chats and stuff. But on our Facebook page,
Right now.
you will find questions 1 and on the board. They've been up for about 24 hours. The great, wonderful people of the Nightcap Nation have answered the questions throughout the course of today and some last night as well. Now, here on this show, I'm going to ask the question one by one. The people in that part of the studio will utilise their names as buzzers in order to buzz in. I will award a series of points to the person with the most points at the end of all 2 rounds is our winner, and they can do whatever they want with their points. They can give their points to each other. They can trade their points for food coupons. I don't know. They can trade them for drugs as far as I'm concerned. It's their points to do whatever they want with. I'm not the point police. So
Yeah, you give out the points.
yeah, no, I'm a point pusher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm a point pusher.
Some points of us then.
Yeah, that's very, very true. They don't like yeah, that's right, they don't. It was just Mr. Blast stating that YouTube and Twitch don't like you cross branding with one another. This is very true.
Yeah.
How sad. How sad.
Yeah. So, once the people in that part of the studio will give their answers, we will then read what the nation
Had to say.
Right, you'll hear a double ding means an answer has been accepted, and we're just going to keep on tracking. Or you might hear this. And like a Cadillac with its nose in the dirt, you're going to get spray painted. So, segregation as parking. Nick, are you ready to play? Question time.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Why not?
Question 1. Question 1.
The other thing I was going to bring up too, if you are not in or on Facebook and you want to answer the questions and you're on YouTube, just put your answers in the chat and I'll read them out as we get to them. So, question number 1. Here we go. Hands on your own buzzers, preferably, because no one can see what you're doing under the table. So we're just... Oh, look, there's a sport thing.
That update.
There was a sporty thing on there. I don't know.
I used to love cricket, then I all went woke, so I was not interested anymore.
All right. Welcome to my world. I hated it before it was cool. Question number 1. Here we go. What shouldn't you say to a cop when you were pulled over?
Parking.
Parking.
I'll pay your wages, mate.
Oh, that is a big one, isn't it?
I love that one.
Oh, they're big fans of that one.
Yeah, I know.
That is a huge one. They just love being told that.
Yeah, they love it. That and where's your proclamation of authority?
Proclamation of authority. I'm not driving, I'm travelling. You fuckwit.
Yep. Yeah, I pay your wages.
I pay your wages. Weren't you one of the village people?
I had to do 50 in the 60 zone, so you owe me 10.
I'm going to give you some points for that. Speaking about doing 50 in the 60 zone, Secret Agent Ness, I believe you're next.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know either. I panicked.
Yeah. What shouldn't you say to a cop when they pull you over? What, you want to see my ID? No. I want to see your ID.
I want to see
Yeah.
3 forms of ID to be precise.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's abandoning ship.
He's abandoned the ship. Yeah. Women and children first, everybody off. Mr. Blast also on YouTube. What's your emergency? What's the emergency?
Oh, God. Yeah.
I don't contract to you.
Yeah. Oh, we could go on for hours.
I don't consent.
Yeah.
Like a soft set. We could go on for hours.
I'm recording this.
I'm recording this. You're not going to smash my window.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you going to do? Tase me?
Shall we see what the nation
Had to say.
All right, let's do it.
Question 1. Question 1. Question 1.
I wanted to see how many buttons I could press in line, and apparently 4's the answer.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
The things you learn.
The tech division won't be impressed.
No. Oh.
Leading the charge tonight. G'day Cloud Illusions in the YouTube chat there as well. Feel free to answer the question if you would like. The question is, what shouldn't you say to a cop when they pull you over? Leading the charge in the Facebook group is our good friend Harvey Dent.
Harvey!
Harvey's answer is pretty stock standard. Hey, shouldn't you be out catching real criminals?
Yep.
Yeah, that's another one I love.
Oh, they're a big fan of that one.
Yeah,
Ducky reckons, I don't have any donuts hidden on me.
oh, God. Yep.
This is a good one from the Tones. I can see this one working. Going, you were speeding, having to keep up with me, or having to be able to catch me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one I love.
Yeah. Oh, you know the big one is, we haven't covered this one yet. I want a supervisor.
You're probably. I've never been on live television before.
I'm not drink driving. I'm hosting a portable beer tasting.
Esquire stated on our speech to text, I'm not drink driving, I'm hosting a portable beer tasting.
Nice.
That works well.
Yeah. Yeah, none of us were a driving officer. We were all in the back dancing.
Yeah. Pam M reckons, do you want a blowjob?
Oh, no.
I can imagine him saying that too, actually.
Halfway through, the copper would just get out and walk out, wouldn't he? Oh, different person. Cheech. His answer is love a woman in uniform.
Go down well.
That'll go
Definitely.
down real well.
No, that was the last answer.
And Celestial reckons, I love a woman in uniform.
I like it. I like it.
I've come to the, like, you know when you hear the soft tarts and are like, I want a supervisor down here. Like the supervisor has a magical wand that they're just going to come down and go, fuck me, you were right. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I've been training these people wrong all this time.
What I totally don't understand is why they think that a supervisor will have any more authority than the authority that they're defying and don't believe in the first place.
Exactly.
But the supervisor knows that they're part of a corporation listed on the American Securities and Exchange Corporation.
Yeah. Which then was changed to the UN, by the way. It was that.
Yeah.
He couldn't get his story straight. Cloud Illusion also believes in the whole, I have committed no emergency.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's hilarious, I reckon.
Mr. Blast, I love a woman in uniform, but I love her more out of it. Oh, tell me you're going to tase me. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
Christian. Look, I'm so drunk I'm not even driving. Cue hysterical laughter from the officer who realises that the steering wheel was on the other side of the car at the breath testing station. My poor passenger nearly got themselves arrested. She actually owns an old 1966 GT Mustang where it is a left-hand drive, so yeah, they were.
Left-hand drive, that's grouse.
Yeah. Mr. Barnes
That been pretty funny.
they assume that the supervisor will know better. That's all. Yeah, we've never seen that work. I've never seen a supervisor rock up to a self-tard being pulled over and goes, "Fuck me, you were so right." Oh my gosh. Oh, that was almost embarrassing.
Yeah, no, because the supervisor is further up the Freemasons chain.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, all the way
Up their chain.
Sure.
all the
Of
way up the
something
chain.
else.
Yeah,
Uh-huh,
yeah, up there, you know.
Up there, Kazali. Drore can't remember the last time she even saw an RBT. And as we learned from last night's video, an R in RBT stands for random.
Yes.
Not regulated. Not a regulated breath test. In other words, everyone, all right, we've got the organisational chart out. We're going to take you guys at 4. We'll have you guys at 5.
Yeah. Incidentally, Esquire, Iron Maiden did a version of that too.
Oh, really?
They did.
Know that.
The fisherman reckons you should ask, can you smell pork, ham and bacon?
That'll help.
My favourite one was, hey, hang on, aren't you one of the village people?
Oh. Oh.
You're not going to check the trunk, are you? Cryo reckons next set of lights, double or nothing.
I like it.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Amy Woody Wood. How you doing? I like a guy in uniform. I thought you were going to sell me tickets to the policeman's ball. Policemen don't have one. You know what? Don't worry about it.
Yeah. All done really good.
Goody. Caddyshack reckons get in. I'm going for a sesh with your boss.
Yeah.
Drink driving? Nah, I'm on way too much speed to be drinking.
Yeah. Yeah. He gets on the way of the heroin high. What an idiot.
Cray, I wasn't speeding, I was just taking off quickly.
Yeah, that's what I do. Well, I don't have speed cameras within, 50 metres of a stop sign, do they?
No, this is very true.
No. I don't put them on corners, and that's where you make up the time because everyone else slows down.
King of the road.
Shady Girl reckons here it goes. I sped, I followed too closely, I ran a stop sign, I almost hit a Chevy, I sped more, I failed to yield a crosswalk, I changed lanes in an intersection, I changed lanes without signalling while running a red light, and speeding! That was from the movie Liar Liar.
Ah. But you get double points.
Thank you very much, I'll take them.
Yep.
It's not
Yeah,
very often
that's
I even
what
get
it is.
points.
Yeah.
You get double points.
No,
because
Jodie
you hit
gets
the
double
movie.
points if anyone can
Oh.
pick that. How does that work?
I don't know. She doesn't get any points. Jodie's making this up. Maybe she's a subset.
Oh,
yeah,
I knew it.
Probs. Yeah.
Sherbert reckons, unfortunately, officer, this is not what you are... unfortunately, officer, that's not what you are thinking. That's a spared tyre cover.
Don't quite get that one.
No, we might need some more detail in the chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jump in, let us know what's going on. McDowell reckons, why do you keep stalking me? You in love with me or something? This one from Kimatron, and let me do it in my best voice I can muster for this one. I'm a self-tard. I believe in black law, Your Honour.
Yeah.
In common law. I'm going to hold roadside court right here. We're going to sort this shit out.
Oh, yeah. Well, kangaroo court if you do it in the right part of the country.
Yeah. Well, I'd like a kangaroo judging what's going on with me. US Marshal with I think it's time for me to leave, so get in. Borg's just put up a big flashing blue light, so that's, yeah, I've got one too. What do you think of that?
You'd like that, Captain. You like lights.
Oh, doesn't he?
Big fan of blue lights.
It's his kryptonite, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I pull over these days.
What, all the cables on the ground?
Well, that's question one in the bag. Why don't we go to another quick music? And
No,
then
it's not.
Isn't it?
Refresh.
Pull up, mailman. Pull up. Let me refresh. Oh, hey, look at that. There is some more there. Here we go.
Pull up.
Underpants. How's your day been?
And Neko Blast has just put another one up in the other chat as well.
Oh, has he?
Oh, there you go. Gotcha, Sherbet. Now I get it.
It's a big old donut tie cover.
Right.
A nice big ring.
Yeah, Mr. Blast, physics. You can't know where I was and what speed I was doing at the same time. Duh.
Yeah.
And Krispy Kremes. I haven't had any cancer nights at all, Drinkstable.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite ones.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, we're a little bit choppy there.
Well, the old Stephen Wright one. Oh, I got pulled up for speeding, and the officer said, "So why were you going so fast?" He says, "This pedal on the right. The further down I push it, the faster I go."
I was just trying to keep up with.
Again.
I was just trying to keep up with traffic. Well, there's no other traffic around here. Yeah, well, that's how far behind I am.
Yeah. Oh God, all the classics are coming out now.
Cheeky monkey.
Like the old lady who rings her husband and says, be careful coming home. There's someone crazy driving on the wrong side of the freeway, and he goes, "What? Some guy? There's hundreds of
There's
them."
fucking heaps of them. Cheeky monkey on the YouTube chat with the British man is visiting Australia. The customs agent asks him, "So, do you have a criminal record?" The British man replied with, "Shit, I didn't think we even needed one to get into Australia anymore." Boo. I like it.
Well, I got Gary Glitter about criminal records.
Yeah, well, this is true. We're a bit choppy there. What's going on with the internet? On internet. There we go. Why don't we go to another quick music? We'll come back and we'll smash out question number 2.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
We're finishing off the WTF Collective by John, the great Canadian comedian. We did 1, we've done 2. This is the 3rd. This is the conclusion of the WTF Collective trilogy. Enjoy it. We'll be back just after this. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
He's the greatest. He's fantastic. Wherever there is danger, he'll be there. He's the ace. He's amazing. He's the strongest. He's the quickest. He's the best. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse.
Yo, MC Confusing. WTF3, motherfuckers. started. My average lyrics are between genius and retarded. I drink tap water and watch all the CSIs. I put my $30 pants on, one leg at a time. Sleep 8 hours a night, eat 3 meals a day. I'm motherfucking content, I got no reason to complain. I have a roof over my head and I got clothes on my back. My verse is done, it wasn't great, but hey, it wasn't that bad. Yo, I'm MC uses time machines irresponsibly. Went back and found Judas Iscariot in 33 AD. Gave him 31 pieces of silver to rat out the wrong guy. Then I planted Monsanto seeds in dinosaur time. Gave Bill Gates my iPhone in 1973. Then I traveled in time to the night that I was conceived. I met up with my parents and we hung out all night. Come to think of it, they didn't have any alone time. No! MC nauseous up in this motherfucker. I don't feel so hot shit. I think that I am gonna. Why am I so sick? What I eat? Cat food will make expired yogurt taste less like cheese. Alright. MC cocklocks himself. Hey girl, what's up? You so sexy, we should probably hook up. Crawl in a hot tub with a bottle of champagne. By the way, I have a girlfriend and I think I might have AIDS. Where you going? MC necrophiliac, where all my dead bodies at? Crashing funerals just so that I can get the whiff of that. Decomposing body scent, my favorite aphrodisiac. Flatlining gives me a Pavlovian erection in my pants. Turn-ups include breathing pulses and signs of life. My turn-ons are rigor mortis, cold flesh and suicide. If you're not stiff as the board, I won't be stiff and I'll be bored. Wait, what do we have here? Looks like I'm about to score. Wait a minute. No. No. No! You have to be kidding me. What the fuck's going on? This cannot be happening. I don't wanna do this anymore. This must be a bad dream. Leave me alone. Why am I still singing? I motherfucking killed myself. Yo, MC gets sidetracked easily back in the heezy. By heezy, I mean house, but not the show. I think it's cheesy. My favorite show was Dexter. That guy was also in 6 feet under. My first experience with death, I was just 16. My dog got run over by a truck and his head exploded. Like Robert Patrick in Terminator 2 when he's frozen. It's freezing in Iceland. I was just there on holiday. Hold on, I think I got lost again. What was I trying to say? I was MC who couldn't speak in the present tense. I'm gonna have a lot of money and my dick was immense. It would have been difficult. People assumed I was a retard. I'll have a serious problem. Communicating was hard. Yo, I'm MC Constipation. It has been 3 days since my last bowel movement. I'm starting to get impatient. Spent hours on the toilet, yet nothing ever comes of it. Intestines like politicians, they're constantly full of shit. I wish my bowel movements were a little more like my rhymes. Always smooth and free-flowing, it would save me a lot of time. Push for hours with no result, not even a brown Brussels sprout. My shit's like a gay Republican, it's not planning on coming out. Yo, I'm MC Invisible, you can't see me. The only rapper in this industry that can't be seen by the naked eye. I won't lie, it's hard to get the fan base when image is everything and I literally don't have a face. I'm MC on the phone with Ted Danson. Keep it down, just skip to the next verse. I'm on the phone with Ted Danson. Not now, hold on Ted, I don't want to be in the song anymore. Leave me alone, it's more important. I'm on the phone with the guy who played Sam Malone. Yo, MC confusing, wrapping up the song like a plasticine high-five in a helicopter thong. I got ricochet highlights from the Fleet Foxes knife guy. We out like a rice fight in a vampire's wife's life. Maybe this isn't so bad. Better than my last job. Taking it in the ass for cash. $20 a pop. Maybe things will turn around. Being a zombie's pretty cool. Things couldn't get worse anyhow. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you're gonna get it, you little dead bitch. No. Ow, ow. I spoke too soon. Oh, that used to be so gross. It's just a guy having sex with a dead body. There's nothing. Dude, you just puked all over me. Sorry. That's a good idea. I should get an enema. Enemas, puke, guys having sex with dead bodies. You ready to go back to my place? What am I doing wrong?
Question 2.
There he is. We love him. that was the conclusion of the trilogy. I hope you enjoyed it. As Mr. Blast said on YouTube, hey, finally some necro shit happening on the show, so it's not bad.
Right up your alley.
Right up my alley, right there. He's picked me straight away, hasn't he?
Yeah.
All right, question number 2 ends on your buzzers. Here we go. Question number 2, what shouldn't you do or say in a hospital?
Secret agent Ness.
Oh, that was definitely a secret agent Ness out the door right there.
Do you realise this is a corporation? Your medical laws don't apply to me. I need to be your supervisor.
I don't consent.
Yeah.
Oh, breaking news. Cheech's in the house and feeling the best he's felt in months.
Whoa. Ketamine will do that to him.
Awesome.
Cheeky Monkey, an Aussie bloke, Damon, walks into a hardware store and says, I would like some nails, please, mate. The store clerk replied, how long would you like them for? And he goes, well, forever, if that's all right with you. That's a play on one of my old jokes where I went into the hardware store and said, I need some wood. And he goes, sure, mate, how long? And I said, well, fuck, for a while, mate, I'm building a house. I'm going to give you some points for that secret agent. Oh, did you give me that? Yeah, you did. Yeah. I'm going to give you, like, a lot of points for that because it was very funny.
Oh, thanks.
Like, very funny.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Speaking about things that are relatively funny, parking, I believe you're next.
Oh, okay.
That was just me. That was just me, Doc. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's all right. During one of my recent hospitalisations a while ago, I discovered a little loophole in their system where they had a fantastic infotainment system. It was a TV, which on a gimbal thing that had internet access. It was fantastic. But you could upload your own photo so that the doctors knew what you looked like and they didn't get the wrong guy. So I took my own photo. I just put it in the chat. Some of them thought it was funny. Most didn't. The bigger you can make it, the better.
Oh, I like that. I like it very much.
Yeah. Sorry for everyone who's not in the Facebook chat, but you should be.
Tish goes,
It looks kind of like this.
Yeah.
I like this from Cheech. Subtards Hospital Edition. Yep, I'm on it.
Yeah. That'd be a good one.
That would be a good one. I'll get straight on it. All right, let's just jump straight in and see what the nation
Has to say.
That does say.
Here we go. What shouldn't you do or say in a hospital? According to Phoenix, woof. The Tones reckons you shouldn't hit on the nurse.
Why not?
Oh.
Look, we've all been there.
Fun game.
Yeah. How else are you going to score with the nurse?
Kidneys.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they're playing with your kidneys.
Yeah.
Should you say, you're taking the piss out of me?
I was going to say, I did say that.
I've said that
I
a
did
bit.
say that. She came down, the bags I had hanging out of me. I just said, you just need to take the piss out of me. She didn't stop laughing for 5 minutes.
Kangaroo Cafe, I'm a recent fan and subscriber to the channel. Just wanted to say thank you very much on your very fine work. Thank you very much.
Yay!
Well, welcome to the Nightcap Live.
Us too, because we're the other bit.
Yeah, this is the finest of the work, so
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah.
Mr. Blast reckons a heart transplant. Is this a rental or do I get to buy the whole thing?
Yeah.
You don't want any of those balloon payments.
Oh,
They say that she died from a split aorta, but we all know that she died of a broken heart.
Yeah, dear.
The
last on that instant.
No, Instagram.
Instagram, yeah.
I actually thought I thought Instagram was just the speed dial that I had on my phone to contact my grandma. Instagram.
Yeah.
Chicky Monkey reckons I'd say don't ask for the bill or they'll start thinking you're an American.
Yeah.
Expect tips.
Oh,
Actually,
there you go. Question.
Yeah.
From Esquire. Do you know where Hanoi is?
Hanoi? No, I have no idea where Hanoi is.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, but that's the other part of Kangaroo Cafe. Kangaroo Cafe in Hanoi. That's his full name. That's his full YouTube name.
Oh. I'm just thinking I might have gone there, but no. No.
Esquire reckons, well, you've had a look up my Colin. Can I have a look up yours? I don't even know how to pronounce this name. Zion?
Where are we?
Zion says, great videos, love the commentary. Keep up the good work. Best wishes from the UK. Thank you very much. Thank you for popping in.
John.
Sorry?
Maybe. Jean, maybe.
Maybe? Yeah. Hey, thank you very much for swinging by, guys. Not only do we do YouTube videos during the week, we also do this live show known as the Nightcap Live. So welcome to the show. This is where we just go a bit silly, just go a bit nutty. Why not?
And you can go and check out our merch.
You can check out our merch. Yeah,
I'm not wearing it just yet, but you know.
Oh, it's short for Christian. All right, thank you very much. All right, we'll call you Christian. This wasn't black market. These audience that you're squatting in me, are they? It's from Mr. Bath. Yeah, making sure they're not black market. You got to get the good stuff.
Yeah.
Mr. Diesel reckons don't drink the hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna do that, run for Epicap. Not Epicap. Run it through bread, so make proper rocket fuel. Some proper hospital hooch. Cheech reckons wear your hospital gown with the opening at the front.
Don't do that. Oh, I remember looking out my door. Yeah, actually, the same hospital. And some old bloke, he's determined to get his exercise, and he couldn't do the straps or the knots up at the back, and he was just up and down all the way with his 80-year-old ass just flapping in the breeze. As if I didn't feel sick enough.
Just doing his thing. Kangaroo Cafe in Hanoi. I've operated the Kangaroo Cafe in Hanoi for over 25 years. And specialise in tours, travelling, and really good food too. Beauty. Where is Hanoi? Is it close by? Vietnam.
Well, can't be. It's like 8 hours flying away, but yeah.
All right, we'll swing by there and bloody have some food.
Yeah, we'll do a live broadcast.
Live broadcast from the
get passports.
Yeah, from Kangaroo Cafe in Hanoi.
Mine's expired.
The Nightcap. You really need to read the confectionery streak joke. If not, I will email it to me in a minute. Where was that one? I'll have to go digging for it again. Oh, here we go. There are two Aussies drinking together when one says, when we die, you promise me that you'll drink pour beer on my grave. The other one replies with, no worries, mate, but I'll have to pass through my kidneys first.
Yeah.
Yeah, send me that other joke. That would be funny. I'm always up for good jokes.
We need them.
Yeah. Celestial reckons that bitch over there is Nurse Ratchet.
Yeah. We've all had a few of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember once I had my spinal surgery done. I'm laying there. I'm sitting on my chair for the first time, and I started doing this. And she's come in and she started sitting me back up. So I started leaning this way, and she's come running back in, and she's sitting me back up. And Kimitron's come in, going, "How you find it in the hospital?" I said, "Oh, look, it's not bad, but fuck me, they won't let you fart." Cray Ray reckons give a stroke in any ward. Not have a stroke.
No, yeah, fisherman.
Oh, the fisherman.
Yeah, fisherman's having a stroke in the wrong ward.
Yeah, have a stroke in the wrong ward. Yeah, yeah, you don't want to go into pediatrics and there's rules against that. They tell me.
Yeah.
Now we'll go to
also Cray Ray.
Also Cray Ray. Give a stroke in any ward.
Mm-hmm.
And also Cray Ray.
Also Cray Ray. Yell code blue for everyone that comes running while you're having said stroke.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Oh, hang on. Nightcap Wrestling Hanoi edition 2032.
I'm in. Bring me over. I'm on it. Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam. It's quite incredible. Over 1,000 years old city of about 10+ million people. That's more than that lives in my house.
It's beautiful.
Mm.
And there's a big turtle with a sword in the big lake in the middle.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. I need to be more cultured. Mr. Blast also reckons.
Don't you fucking what?
Where you down at the front and show off some balls. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Woody Woodwood.
Woodwood?
Don't BYO enema kit. And expect an orgy.
Yeah.
No. Doesn't work.
Wonder if you can bring your horse in there.
It depends on the meds.
Oh, I guess it does. Yeah. Yeah, true.
Jady Girl reckons hook up with the nurse in the supply closet while your wife is in labour. TV show, the reference, can't remember what it was, but it happens in most shows. I've no idea. You might like the short videos that are posted on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I'll have a look at that, absolutely.
Oh, sure, but please.
Dre reckons buy a mixture of Tic Tacs and spill them in front of where all the drugs are locked away.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Churchill always reckons oops, it's never a good thing to say in an operating theatre before the patient's anaesthetised.
Yeah.
Or, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, after that's all good.
You see where it says not this leg? Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
That's a spelling mistake.
Yeah, his right or my right?
Kangaroo Cafe reckons sadly our 600-year-old turtle died a few years ago, sadly.
Oh.
Oh, that's sad.
Have a gander is by Mr. Blast. Have a gander. Caddyshack reckons ask the doctors to take your temperature like the vet clinic does it.
Oh.
Actually, that reminds me, I was seeing my doctor the other day, and I said, how am I doing? And she says to me, she goes, well, I got terrible news. I said, what's that? And she goes, well, Mercury's travelling through Uranus. And I went, what the fuck has this got to do with horoscopes? And she goes, oh, no, nothing to do with horoscopes. I broke the thermometer in your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sherbet.
Why can't they use those like infrared thermometers or whatever they are?
Where's the fun in that?
But at the vet.
I don't pay that type of money on my insurance not to get it up the ass.
Cat's ears aren't furry, and I'm sure the girls would much appreciate that. Yeah. But Captain's paying good money.
Yeah.
So if you can have your temperature taken however you want it.
Yeah. Well, I'm paying good money for this.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
This will be good waiting for you to read this one. Sherbet.
Oh, hang on, where did it go? Sherbet says, in the embrace of a giant Nurgle, I'm no longer afraid. I'm no longer afraid for with his pestilential. I don't know. You fucking read it.
Pestilential favour that I have become that which I once most feared, death.
Isn't that from Oppenheimer?
I'm not sure.
Nah. Yeah, his was similar, but not that one.
This is from Cheeky Monkey. He says, Mr. Cabri meets Mr. Roundtree on a double-decker. It was after 8. They got off at Quality Streets. He asked her name. Polo. I'm the one with the hole, she said with a whisper. I am Marathon, the one with the nuts, he replied. He touched her creamy eggs and slipped her hand into her Snickers. They fondled her flapjacks as she rubbed his tic-tac. It was a fab moment. She screamed in Turkish delight as he shot his chewy centre. But 3 days later, a sherbet dildab started to itch. Turns out Miss Roundtree had been with Birdie Bassett, and he got the all sorts.
Oh, that would have taken too long to write.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. It's from Warhammer.
Warhammer.
Yeah, apparently.
McDowell.
And a friend of Cheech's woke up after an appendectomy with a bow tie tied around his dick.
Ah, must have won first prize.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's not gay at all.
That's how I've always naturally seen. If you ever wake up and you got a blue ribbon tied around your penis, it won first prize somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, the nurses had a
Yeah.
competition of who had the best donger in surgery today.
Yeah.
You won the
That
prize.
was the catheter.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I like those.
Yeah.
Have you seen those IR camera projectors that'll show you veins under your skin? And yes, I have seen them because I have really bad veins, according to my nursing staff, because of the ketamine that I take. So they actually use those infrared rays to bring up my veins so they can find it before they put the needles and stuff in me. It's a true story. McDowell reckons you should not say last stop before the funeral home.
Yeah.
When I worked in a hospital, we as security, our job was to escort the bodies down to the morgue, and especially at night was normally the best time to do it. And we got one of the other security guards there. That it was his first time having to do this this trip, so he was a bit nervous about it. So I teed up with some of the ward clerk guys that were all down in the basement, and when he's come down with the trolley, we're all standing there with hoods, like bed sheets and stuff over us, and he's like looking at us like this, and we threw a bed sheet at him and said, "Put it over your fucking head, but it's tradition, like, otherwise, the body's not going to rest." So he's put it over his head, and we're all fucking chanting, that old "Omniastu, Omnia," as we fucking took him into the freezer. Oh, it was a great day.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was a good day.
that's fucking respectful, isn't it?
I didn't know the person.
No, well, it's all right.
Kimatron, go to one in the first place. Yeah, well, that's...
Yep.
The Hall of Famer US Marshal changed to the fluids and a wash and wax.
Yeah, no.
Cheeky Monkey reckons if you think they
sometimes
should
I
have the longer one.
They have to give you a wash and a shave before they rip you open.
When I had my angio done, and they said, "Oh, we're going to go in on the left hand side of the groin." So the nurse came in and she, shaved the left hand side of my groin, and then the doc changed his mind. He goes, "No, I'm going to need to go in on the right. I'm going to need to go on the right." And she goes, "Oh, okay." So she's come back in to tell me that he has to go in on the right. And I said, "Well," she goes, "So I have to shave the other side." And I said, "Well, fucking just put a lightning bolt in there, just being silly." And she did for me. I'm like, "Oh, this is great." So I had this beautiful shaved lightning strike. It was nice. I don't think she ever had that request before.
No, some of them were pretty funny.
Yeah. And Christine, finishing up question number 2 for us with, she works in the surgery, so she can't actually comment.
Now I want to know what you was that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want the skinny. I want the hot from her.
we need closure on this antidote.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Kangaroo Cafe, I'd love to have a chat with you more about life in Vietnam and my knowledge of Australian history with my Vietnam. With Vietnam is rather good. I'm all up for it, mate. I'll contact you off air and we can have a chat. Yeah, you're spot on, Mr. Blaster. That is Aussie nursing for you as well. When I first joined the hospitals, I once said to one of the ward supports, "Hey, how do you go scoring one of these nurses?" And he goes, "There's 2 things in life that are a sure thing, taxes and nurses." I went, "Well, that's all I needed to hear." And in my 7 years working there, you know how many I scored with? None. Not one. That because, I don't know. Maybe I was just too ugly. Even the priest wouldn't have sex with me when I was in boarding school.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I felt really
He should have lowered his standards.
That's what I kept
Maybe
saying.
you should have given him a Mars bar.
Like I'm dressing in the little dress and everything for you. What else do you want from me?
Yeah. How much sexier can I get, mate?
I used to tie that up in a little tube top and everything, mate. Go into the mop. I used to drink the wine like he asked. Well, he always wanted me barefoot. I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay. I want you to be barefoot. Be barefoot and go and sit in the confessional with just your feet hanging through my window. So I don't know what he used to obviously pray very quietly in there because he used to go, oh God, like that. So
yeah. What did he have a barefoot? Most people just got a rabbit's foot for good luck.
You know,
Did he need lots of luck getting laid?
He needed a fair bit. Cool story, bro. Well, that's it. That's questions 1 and 2 in the bag. It's done. It's dusted. Look at that. With time to spare.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
Not bad for us.
not bad for us at all. I had to remember what time we finished, but I remembered.
Yeah. Well, you did. Well done.
Thank you very much. Look, it's for those that are new to the show, like our friends Cheeky Monkey and Mr. Blast and the Kangaroo Cafe and our mate over there in the UK. Thank you very much for coming in and watching these. I know you've come to the channel because you like watching, the Sobtard and Fraudita videos and stuff like that, and we appreciate that. So for you to take time away from those videos to look at something like this, it's great. This is what we do. This is what we've always done. We always do these shows, and we thoroughly enjoy doing them. So if you're taking some entertainment out of this as well, we appreciate that. So.
And taking the time out of your day to stay with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're not that funny.
No, well,
No.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on, there's one more joke coming through. Let me bring it up.
Okay.
Let me bring it up. This has come through from our mate again. 2 old pensioners were taking a trip down memory lane, going back to when they first met, sitting in a cafe. The little man says, remember the first time I met you 50 years ago? We left this cafe and went around the corner behind the gasworks, and I gave you one from behind. Well, yes, I remember it well, she replies, the old lady with a grin. Well, for old time's sake, let's go there again. What do you say? Oh, why not? It will be fun, says the little old lady. The 2 pensioners pay their bill and leave the cafe and head towards the gasworks. A young man who was sitting next to them overheard the conversation and smiles to himself, thinking it would be quite amusing to see 2 pensioners go at it. So he gets up and he follows them. Sure enough, he looks through the bush and sees the 2 pensioners near the gasworks. The little old lady pulls down her knickers and lifts up her dress. The old man pulls down his own pants, grabs the lady by the hips, and then then the old lady reaches for the fence. Well, what follows was 40 minutes of the most athletic sex that man has ever seen. The little old man banged away at this little old lady at a pace that can only be described as paranormal. Phenomenal. Limbs went flying everywhere, the movement was blurred, and they did not stop for a single second. Finally, they collapse and don't move for another hour. Well, the man is stunned. Never in his life has he ever seen anything that equivocates not in the movies, not from his friends, nor from his own experiences. Reflecting on what he had just seen, he says to himself, I'll have to know his secret. If I could only shag like this, if I could only shag like that now, let alone in 50 years' time. The 2 pensioners have at this time recovered and dressed themselves. Plucking up the courage, the man approaches the pensioners. He says, Sir, in all my life, I have never seen anybody shag like that, particularly at your age. What is your secret? Could you shag like that 50 years ago? The pensioner replies, son, 50 years ago, that bloody fence wasn't electric.
Yeah. And no, Cheech, it's not, but it could have been.
That's exactly how I
think you're a
said.
cheechy monkey.
Yep. Yeah, I picked it pretty early, that one.
Yeah. And it's a good one. I like it.
Yeah.
It was like when Kimatron and I first started hooking up, and I started going at it, and Alex used to do this to me in the ears. God, that's a nifty trick. And she goes, well, next time take my stockings off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Marina is in there as well. Hello.
Hello.
Big thank you, before we wrap up the show, just do want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you that do come in, week out, or even if you are new to the show, thank you very much for sticking around and watching the show. We are here every Friday, 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So we do appreciate it. Thank you very much for being here. So, all that being said, on the far side of the studio, he's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Mark Nick.
Thank you, Catherine. Good evening, nation. Thanks, everyone who's tuned in, regular or newbie. We love you all. Have a good week.
See how we go. I got a shit.
I don't really care.
Oh, Mr. Bad's there as well. G'day, Mr. Bad. These guys are regular commenters on our Sobtard videos, so big thank you guys for swinging past and seeing the live as well. I do premieres with these videos as well, so there's a lot of times the guys and girls on YouTube will watch the premiere and we all have a chat watching the video together, so it's always good. Plenty of videos coming out, new one coming out tomorrow night as well. Right there in the centre part of the studio, she's of course the regal lady that represents the Udall and the Crochet Division. It's the fiery redhead herself, Secret Agent Ness.
That's me. But I've got a question.
Please.
Did you say who won question time?
I did.
No, they didn't.
You did. Okay.
I won question time.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's rigged, man. It's fucking rigged.
Rip off.
Man, that sucks.
Let me see your declaration of proclamation before we go any further into this conversation.
Show me your ID.
I'll show you 3 forms of it.
You show me yours and I'll show you mine.
I don't actually consent to this conversation.
You know you're being recorded.
You have no jurisdictional evidence on this, you Freemason.
Well, I was going to say, with my points, can I please convert them to $1.33 because that's about a third of $3.70.
All right, you can have $1.33.
Awesome. I can afford to buy 2-minute noodles now.
2-minute noodles? That's luxury.
Yeah. It'll feed me for 3 lunches.
And it'll save us leaving the oven on to heat the house.
And the fridge on to light the kitchen.
The fridge on to light the kitchen.
Oh, we got an email or something the other day about, how you can save money. Full of shit.
Yeah. So we wrote our own life hack tips.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
I was going to say, before we finish up, big thank you to you guys as well, because I really do appreciate you guys coming in every Friday and doing the show and that with me. So, very big thank you very much.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. And Jody Girl?
And Jody.
Stuff you.
Yeah.
What did Jody Girl do? Oh,
told us all to get fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair enough. Hey, look, it's not through lack of trying. I have been trying everything. Yeah.
Story of your life, isn't it?
It was like when I was in a wheelchair and I went into a whorehouse and I said, hey, I'm here to be fucked. And they looked at me and said, well, you look pretty fucked as you are. I went, well.
Yeah.
On that note, we're going to leave you with the wonderful passing words which have been handed down from generation upon generation. But before I do that, I'm going to remind you, don't forget to come back next Friday, watch the show all again with us, because if you guys are here, the more fun the show becomes. So make sure you're here again next week, here on the program. And until then, leave you with these wonderful words, which are simply, you have been the Nightcap Nation. I've been your captain. And until next Friday night, the Nightcap, it's a lot better than
shouting in the studio.
Woo! Good night. Rest in peace, Iron Sheik. Goodbye.